what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today we're watching North by Northwest, Alfred Hitchcock. One thing that I've learned from all the comments is that this one is in everybody's favorite Alfred Hitchcock movies list. Everybody mentions this one. You know, sometimes there is a comment saying that this specific movie is my favorite Alfred Hitchcock movie, but North by Northwest is really amazing. Like, this one is always mentioned, so, you know, I'm really excited to see what this is about. Obviously, it's Hitchcock, so it's going to be crime, right? Murder, mystery, thriller, something like that. Whatever it is, I'm really looking forward to it. So without any delay, let's just get right into it. This one is also longer compared to other Alfred Hitchcock movies I've seen. Most of them are like less than 2 hours, mostly. And this time I would really try to look for him. I always forget to look for him. You know, when the movie starts, I'm just focused on the movie and I kind of forget that he makes a cameo and I need to look for him. And when I'm watching the movie again later, I'm not able to find him anyway, but I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to look for him this time. Okay. That was him, right? That was him, right?
You say hello to Miss.
We're not talking.
My recommendation is still the same. Come on, you better walk me to the plaza.
I didn't put a coat
Use
on.
your blood sugar, child. Come on. Just say to her, darling, I count the days, the hours, the
You
minutes.
sent that one last time.
I did? I beg your pardon. I have a very sick woman here. You don't mind, do you?
Well, no.
I made him feel like a good Samaritan.
You knew you were lying.
I feel heavy-ish. Put a note on my desk in the morning. Think thin. I'll have had 2 martinis at the Oak Bar, so she needn't bother to sniff my breath.
She doesn't do that.
Sure she does. Maggie, you can't call her. She's a Mrs.
What? She's a Mrs.
How do you do?
We got a little head start here, Mr. Thornhill.
Oh, that won't last long.
Martinis.
Perhaps if I sent her a telegram.
Mr. George Kaplan.
Boy.
What?
Kaplan.
Right through there, sir.
Why are those two guys looking at him like that? What do you want?
Let's go.
Let's go where? Who are you? What is this, a joke or something?
Yes, a joke. We will laugh in the car. Come.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
I would really not go. Shoot me. I'm not going anywhere with you. No, secondary location is always more dangerous. I would just scream, help! Shoot me if you want to shoot me. But then his situation is different.
Don't tell me where we're going. Surprise me.
It's worth a try. Townsend. What? Why? Who are you? What are you?
Who's Townsend?
Townsend. I read Townsend.
By the way, what are we having for dessert?
Is there anyone in the library?
No.
This way. You will wait here.
Oh, don't hurry. I'll catch up on my reading.
He's just very chill about it. Who is Townsend? Somebody very, very rich, right?
Good evening.
His expressions were just like not impressed.
A little more polished than the others.
Oh, I'm so glad you're pleased, Mr. Townsend. Not that I mind a slight case of abduction now and then, but I have tickets for the theater this evening. The show I was looking forward to.
He's a well-tailored one, isn't he? My secretary is a great admirer of your methods, Mr. Kaplan.
My name is Thornhill. Roger Thornhill. There's never been anything else.
Of course.
What?
The guests are here, dear.
Look after them. I'll be with you in a few minutes.
Kaplan. Is he pretending to not understand anything?
But the least I can do is afford you the opportunity of
Or
surviving.
is he really at the wrong place? It's locked. It's not. Oh.
I do wish you'd reconsider.
We also know your contact in Pittsburgh since Jason committed suicide.
A week later, you registered at the Benjamin Franklin Hotel in Philadelphia as Mr. George Kaplan of Pittsburgh. At present, you're registered in room 796 at the Plaza Hotel in New York as Mr. George Kaplan of Detroit.
Not me.
So you see, there's very little sense in maintaining this fiction that you're deceiving us any more than we're deceiving you, Mr. Kaplan.
Maybe like, what do you call those? Like identical? Somebody who looks just like him?
So I'd like a simple yes or no.
A simple no. A simple reason I simply don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither. Explain.
Scotch, rye, bourbon, vodka,
Nothing from you.
bourbon.
You drink it.
Who is Kaplan?
Cheers.
And what is in that drink? Oh, I hope that he is pretending to not know, and he is actually Kaplan, and it's a story like that, but it could be a million things. Yay! Drive away. Oh, but you're drunk. Oh! Ow! My God. Wow. Oh. There is no way you're not gonna get into an accident. He's managing pretty fine so far. Yeah. Oh, he's going so fast. Just shrugging it. Oh, he's trying to stay awake. Oh. Stop! No! Oh, okay. But at least there's police, so those two won't be able to get to him. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, they try to kill me. You know, he won't listen to me. Somebody call the police.
Come on. Come on now.
Okay.
Somebody call the police.
Sit down. I don't want to sit. Perfectly all right, see?
We got a nice cell all made up and waiting.
I don't want to sell. I want a policeman. Oh, where's the phone?
You're allowed one call. Over here.
That is such a crazy story. Like, if you tell somebody just kidnapped me, I don't know what they are, I don't know what they want, who they are, and I'm just drunk driving this car.
Mother, where am I?
Glen Cove Police Station.
No, Mother, I have not been drinking. No.
They forced him.
Well, I'm not finished yet.
Yes, you are. Come on.
Tomorrow morning, he says. Oh, I don't know. I'll ask her. She wants to know who says. Emil Klinger. No, I didn't believe it either. That was Mother.
Okay,
Let's go.
get some sleep. They're not gonna listen to anything you say right now because you're so intoxicated. Oh, first you have to do that.
Roger Thornhill. Well, bourbon. These two fellas.
How much would you say that you drank?
Listen to him, but they're not gonna listen to him.
You may refuse to permit a blood test to be made, but if you do refuse, your license will be revoked.
When they gave chase, he naturally had to drive as best he could under the circumstances.
Mother.
And you believe there is
That's your mother?
credence to this story? I want this turned over to the county detectives for investigation. In the meantime, the county detectives will determine if his story has any basis in fact.
Would I make up such a story?
That is precisely what we're intending to find out, Mr. Thornhill.
That is such a crazy story. How do you believe that? And they're gonna go check there and they're just gonna say, we don't know that guy. We did not kidnap anybody. Why would we do that?
Yes.
Remember me?
Yes.
Good. Is Mr. Townsend at home?
Well, she said, I remember you. I thought they were all going to outright just refuse.
This way, please.
This is the room I was captain.
This is the cabinet where they keep the liquor.
No
Scotch,
liquor.
gin, vodka.
Oh no.
Roger, dear, we were so worried about you.
What?
It was a dull party. You didn't miss a thing.
I want you all to know, I never saw this woman before last night.
Why did they just come into his life and mess it up?
Mr. Thornhill was picked up last night driving while under the influence of alcohol and incidentally in a stolen car.
You didn't borrow Laura's Mercedes.
No, I didn't borrow Laura's Mercedes.
Roger was a bit tipsy when he arrived here by cab for dinner.
She's lying.
I knew I should have served dinner earlier.
What a performance.
Seriously.
I didn't think so.
Well, where's her husband? He's the one you should be questioning.
The United Nations. He's addressing the General Assembly this afternoon.
What the hell? That does not look good, Thornworld. That was your surname, right? Good. Roger. Your mom doesn't believe you either. Honestly, I wouldn't believe you either. It's such a crazy story.
Pay the $2.
It's not about the $2, though. It's about these people who are absolutely going to murder him.
Goodbye.
Nah. That guy, I've seen him. Where? Somewhere.
Don't be sarcastic.
The one who kidnapped him, the one who was trimming the...
Hello, operator. Have you got a George Kaplan staying here? You see?
I see. Well, I hope he clears up this silly business. You're ruining my whole
Shut
day.
up.
What?
Well, that's odd. He hasn't answered his telephone in 2 days. Go to the desk and get the key to 796.
Not for all the money in the world.
50?
Roger, you are disgraceful.
100? Oh, you're doing 50? 50 is a lot of money, though. Especially for that time.
Not house breaking, you're hotel breaking. There's a difference.
Of 5 to 10 years.
Just a minute, please. The bed doesn't seem like it's been slept in, and I was just wondering if I ought to go on changing the linens, you know?
Now, she seemed to think I'm Kaplan.
That is exactly what the situation is. You two look alike.
Our friend who's assembling the General Assembly this afternoon.
Roger, I think we should go.
No. Oh, wait, did the wife... No, but they were kidnapping Kaplan. The wife was definitely lying about what happened.
Kaplan has dandruff.
In that case, I think we should leave.
Too late.
You rang for me, sir?
Yes, come in a moment. Do you know who I am?
Sure, you're Mr. Kaplan.
And that's the first time you've laid eyes on me?
Can I help it if you're never around, Mr. Kaplan? This is room 796, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you're the gentleman in room 796, aren't you?
Okay.
Should I hang in the closet, Mr. Kaplan?
Yes, please.
How'd you know I'm Mr. Kaplan? Ask him to.
Did I give it to you personally?
Personally? No, Mr. Kaplan.
Nobody's ever seen him. That is so strange.
Let me see something.
Fits perfectly. No.
Ah, now that's much better.
Well, obviously, they've
Smaller.
mistaken me for a much shorter man. Should I?
Certainly not.
Of course you're gonna. I would be curious too.
Still you do not recognize my voice? I should feel offended.
Oh, what?
Yes, I know who you are. And I'm not Mr. Kaplan.
We are pleased to find you in.
Now, wait.
Oh no. You should not have answered that phone.
Mr. Kaplan,
Yes.
that call was made from the lobby.
It was?
I think I'd like to meet these killers.
Only then would she trust you. Where is George Kaplan? Who is he? Where is he? Oh! Ah! Oh my god. They make me nervous.
You gentlemen aren't really trying to kill my son, are you?
That's not how you do it. I've seen this guy somewhere. In some movie. Not in real life. So, of course not in real life. He is in the habit of taking other people's cabs. No, 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 no.
I'm being followed. Can you do anything about it?
Yes, I can.
Do it.
Less
Mr. Townsend of Unipo? And did you have an appointment, sir?
Well, yes. He expects me.
Your name, please.
Kaplan.
Kaplan, George Kaplan.
Wait for me at the corner of 47.
They still managed to follow him. The taxi driver was not able to do anything about that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Mr. Kaplan.
Will you page Mr. Lester Townsend, please?
Certainly, Mr. Kaplan. Mr. Townsend of Unipo. Please call at the communications desk of the public lounge.
Why are you wearing gloves?
State secretary, please.
Mr. Kaplan, this is Mr. Townsend.
What?
How do you do, Mr. Kaplan?
Who is that guy then? Tell him. Somebody's using your name, bro.
Oh, I've been staying in my apartment here in town for the last month. I always do when we're in session here.
You gotta go home and figure out what's happening there.
My wife has been dead for many years. Now, Mr. Kaplan, what's this all about? Just the gardener and his wife living on the ground.
Yeah, he's the gardener. He was doing the gardening. What? What? I was like, what the hell is that expression? No, he did not kill him. No, he did not kill. Why the hell would you grab the knife? Oh my god. Oh my god. And he has a photo. That guy just clicked a photo so quickly. That is so bad. What the hell does that gardener want?
Photograph has been tentatively identified as that of Roger Thornhill, Manhattan advertising executive. Possible motive for the slaying, suggested by the discovery. He charged that the murder victim, Mr. Townsend, had tried to kill him the night before.
Poor sucker got mistaken for George Kaplan.
How can he get mistaken for George Kaplan when George Kaplan doesn't even exist?
Who booked that hotel room then?
So horribly sad. How is it I feel like laughing?
What are we going to do?
We do nothing. Our non-existent decoy, George Kaplan, created to divert suspicion from our actual agent, has fortuitously become a live decoy.
We can't sit back calmly and wait to see who kills him first. Van Damme and company or the police.
So they made a Kaplan.
Establish elaborate behavior patterns for him. He convinced Van Damme that this was our own agent hot on his trail for a desperately important reason. We make the slightest move to suggest that there is no such agent as George Kaplan, and our agent, working right under Van Damme's very nose, will immediately face suspicion.
Oh. Which one is your agent?
Goodbye, Mr. Thornhill, wherever you are.
Oh, poor guy. He just got wound up in everything for no reason. The story is so complicated.
I can't go to the police, at least not yet. Well, you saw the newspapers. I wouldn't have a chance. And I won't have until I find George Kaplan, who obviously knows what this is all about.
Who does not exist?
So you want me to jump off a moving plane? Yes.
Like Tom Cruise. Buy a hat. Don't make eye contacts with people.
Give me a bedroom on the 20th century, please.
Leaving in 5 minutes.
Yes, I know.
Something wrong with your eyes?
Yes, they're sensitive to questions. Will you call them?
They're sensitive to bullshit. Just do your job. Uh-oh.
Don't go away.
Go away. Go away right now.
Hurry. You're in luck, mister.
Sorry, I'll have to know the name and space before I can let you through. Just a minute, Hey, come here.
Oh my god. And where is that guy, the gardener?
He went that way. I think he got off.
Why'd you help him?
7 parking tickets.
Oh. Tickets? Is he hiding in the toilet? This is not a very good idea to be going out.
Good evening, sir. One?
You should just be staying in a corner where nobody sees you.
Cocktail before dinner?
Yes, please, a Gibson. Well, here we are again.
Yes.
Who are you?
You feel you've seen me somewhere before.
front page of the newspaper.
Oh, you're that type.
What?
Honest.
You're not honest with them?
Exactly.
Like that business about the 7 parking tickets?
She might find the idea objectionable.
Then again, she might not.
He just got a bit too comfortable. You planned it?
I tipped the steward $5 to seat you here if you should come in.
Who are you? Do you know him? Do you think he's Kaplan? Do you know his situation? Or do you just like him?
I'm Eve Kendall. I'm 26 and unmarried. Now you know everything.
Jack Phillips, Western sales manager for Kingby Electronics.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're Roger Thornhill of Madison Avenue.
She knows him.
Oops.
It's going to be a long night.
True.
You know what I mean?
Why are you so chill? According to you, he's a murderer. Why are you so chill?
Roger O. Thornhill. What does the O stand for?
Nothing.
Oops.
I'd invite you to my bedroom if I had a bedroom.
She can invite you to yours.
Nothing, not even a ticket. No place to sleep.
I have a large drawing room all to myself. Easy to remember.
I'm scared of her.
3901.
I'm scared of her for some reason. I don't know why.
Incidentally, I wouldn't order any dessert if I were you.
I get the message.
Back there? Wasted all that time flirting when you could have eaten. Everybody's looking at your face.
Have you got any olive oil?
Olive oil?
I want to be packed in olive oil if I'm going to be a sardine.
There was a man at your table tonight in the dining car.
Yeah.
He's wanted for murder.
Good heavens, no.
The waiter said that you were getting along pretty good with this Thornhill fellow.
Oh, is that his name, Thornhill? Who did he kill?
He didn't say where he was going, did he?
No. Well, I doubt if I'll be seeing him or anybody else tonight.
Well, just in case you do, we'll be in the observation car at the rear of the train.
Good to know where you would be. Wow.
Why are you so good to me?
Shall I climb up and tell you why?
There has to be some other reason. Come on, that can't be the only reason. Why are you protecting him? I think you know something, because if you don't and you're just protecting him because you like his face, then you're very scary.
You'll be picked up by the police the moment you show your face. You stayed in my hotel room while I located him for you, brought him to you.
Why are you helping him?
Yeah, this is ridiculous. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
Maybe you're planning to murder me right here tonight.
Shall I?
I don't understand her, but since he's not actually a murderer.
I ought to know more about you.
Well, what more could you know?
I bet he did not think he would be having a good time on this train.
Sell people things they don't need. Make women who don't know you fall in love with you.
I'm beginning to think I'm underpaid.
Okay, so that's the entire thing. She just fell in love with him. Who's there?
Look out.
Oh, Porter. Don't bother with the washroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Quiet.
Thank you, Porter. Porter.
Where were we?
Here.
Kissing.
Only one bed.
Yes. It means you're going to sleep on the floor.
There is something you're not telling us, right?
A message from the lady in 3901.
What do I do with him in the morning? See, I knew there was something else going on.
You keep walking, I'll catch up.
Yes, ma'am. Have you seen the man we're looking for?
Oh, Mr. Thornycroft?
Thornhill.
How are we doing?
Oh, I may collapse at any moment. But what have you got in these bags?
Bowling balls, naturally.
What time is it?
9:10.
9:10. Well, he may have left his hotel room by now. What are you going to tell him? You know what?
Mm-hmm. You want to see him right away? Terribly urgent?
Well, you're the smartest girl I ever spent the night with on a train.
How do you believe that she just fell in love with you so badly that she's willing to help an alleged murderer? She doesn't know you, but she's willing to help you because she thinks that you're... How do you believe that? He was paid. Like, okay, you have a nice face, but how nice do you think your face is for somebody to just do something like that for you? Come on! How do you not see that there is something else going on? That is so smart. Ah, he's giving directions to her on what to do next.
Oh, he'll see you, but not at the hotel under any circumstances. He'll see you on the outside.
Ferry stop, Highway 41. Go.
Mr. Kaplan said bus. He wants to be sure you're alone.
How will I know him?
Well, he'll know you. You made the Chicago papers, too.
I don't know. You seem tense.
You know, you better go before the police run out of red caps.
Did they give him the time and place and he'll go there alone and they're gonna try to kill him again?
I've got to pick up my bags now. They're coming.
Do you feel bad? Oh, this is such a bad place. They could easily kill him. Where would he go? There's nothing. So dangerous. Who was that guy? Was that the agent that is working really close that they don't want to expose? That's why they're keeping up the Kaplan facade? Was that the one who told this girl to send him here? Because then maybe he would not try to, I don't know. Maybe he would try to, I don't know. I hope it's the agent who's here to tell him, like, look, bro, this is what happened. There is no Kaplan, and you just got into this whole mess for some reason. What would that do? Is he not going to come at all? Is nobody going to come here? Nah, somebody's gonna come. Oh. What do you want? Are you the one I'm supposed to be meeting?
You're supposed to be meeting someone here? Then your name isn't Kaplan.
Here she comes, right on time.
Well, in this part, the bus better be on time.
That plane's dusting crops where there ain't no crops.
I hate waiting. I hate waiting so much. It makes me anxious. Is that the person you're gonna be meeting here? That was so dangerous. Why did you do that? Are you just going to try to kill him? Oh my god! Get on the next bus and get out of here. Ugh. And you stay in one place, you don't move so the crops don't move. Also keep an eye on the road for any buses coming this way. Oh. Oh. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please. Please just. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, that's a nice shot. That pilot is dead. We're not even gonna know who was there and why he was trying to kill him. No, not the one with a package. No. Should have stolen the other car. That one had something. Oh, he was taking that fridge somewhere. Somebody needs a fridge.
Kaplan.
Yeah.
I think he checked out. Checked out at 7:10 this morning.
Well, then how come I got a message from him at 9?
What's that?
She was lying to you. Starting to connect the dots. Fourth floor.
She's in room 4 something or other. I've forgotten the number. Would you mind?
She's in 463.
Oh, yes, that's right. Thanks. Hello.
Surprise.
Surprised?
Actually said that. Lady, I don't trust you. I think she's actually genuinely happy to see him because she looked sad when she was sending him that way. Two die.
The meeting with Kaplan?
Uh-huh. It's already in the newspaper. That thing happened today. When did they print that?
Oh, after all those involved and explicit directions he gave you on the phone? I think you sent me to the right place, all right. Went to South Dakota.
South Dakota?
Mm-hmm. You're my little helper, aren't you? Thank you. From now on, I'm not going to let you out of my sight, sweetheart.
You know she sent you on your way to die. How do you know she did not poison your drink? I don't think she did, but I'm just saying.
Go ahead, it can't be for me.
Yes. No, not yet. I'm not ready. Goodbye.
A girl like you should be enjoying herself this evening instead of taking phone calls from clients. Let's have it up here, nice and cozy.
No, I want you to do a favor for me. Stay far away from me and don't come near me again. Last night was last night, and that's all there was. Good luck. No conversation, just leave.
No questions asked?
Yes.
No, I can't do that.
I need to know stuff. Like, people are trying to kill me, woman.
All right. You let the hotel valet do something with this suit first.
Trying to read from that.
How quickly can you get a suit sponged and pressed? Yes, fast.
Better take your things off. You could always take a cold shower.
That's right. How does a girl like you get to be a girl like you? I bet you could tease a man to death without half trying. So stop trying, huh?
So stop trying. I love how this conversation went. I thought he was gonna be like confronting her straight away. Like, what is wrong with you? Why you do that? And all that stuff. But I like how this conversation went.
I think I'll take that cold shower after all.
But how do you know she's not gonna call somebody again? Okay, he wasn't taking a shower. I was like, he's very trusting. He just went in and started taking a shower? No, he's smart. That's how you do it.
Original gilt.
Is this going to be the gardener? Oh, what are you doing, bro?
100. 100 is bid, thank you. Thank you, sir. 450 is bid for the pair. Can I hear 500? And now, lot number 103. 800 is offered, thank you. 800 is bid. Say the 9, go 900.
The three of you together.
Good evening, Mr. Kaplan.
Before we start calling each other names, perhaps you'd better tell me yours.
Could it be an overpowering interest in art?
Yes, the art of survival.
He followed me here from the hotel.
This guy in the black coat, is he the secret agent that is working very close with these guys who are trying to track Kaplan? Or is she the agent?
400 is bid. Stay to 5.
I didn't realize you were an art collector. I thought you just collected corpses.
I love his dialogues.
700. She's worth every dollar of it. Take it from me.
Sold then to Mr. Van Dam at 700.
Has anyone ever told you that you overplay your various roles rather severely, Mr. Kaplan? Now you play the peevish lover, stung by jealousy.
Apparently, the only performance that'll satisfy you is when I play dead.
In your very next role.
I love his dialogue so much, but what the hell is going on? They're gonna try to kill you again. How are you gonna get out of this mess?
Am I to be dropped into a vat of molten steel?
Don't give them
and become part of a
ideas.
skyscraper? You have no feelings to hurt. Last thing you'd want, isn't it, me in the hands of the police? There's something I might tell them. Or something seems to tell me I've got a much better chance of survival if I go to the police.
Yeah.
1200. Do I hear 1300, please? Last call.
I bet he was in another Hitchcock movie. That's where I know him from.
This superb example of this early 17th century master. 1250 I have, now 1500. 2000 is bid. I have 2000. Do I hear 25?
1500.
Huh?
Well, the bid is already up to 2250, sir.
Oh, he said 1500, and I was thinking 15,000. I was like, what?
Number 110 in the catalog.
How do we know it's not a fake? It looks like a fake.
I see what you're doing.
You're no fake. You're a genuine idiot.
I will definitely use that to... Well, where would I use that?
All right, I'll start it at 8.
800. Who'll say 13?
$13.
They're gonna be like, escort this gentleman out, please.
1200 once, 1200 twice.
Are they gonna call the police?
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't.
Make it 2500.
Why are you bidding against yourself? Well, why am I asking him? They're probably wondering.
The last bid was 1200. What was it? 1200.
3000.
Sold for 1200.
They're like, stop bullshitting. That's exactly what he wanted. So smart. Well, he did say he has a talent for surviving, something like that.
Take a little walk.
Well, no, wait a minute.
Get moving.
Sorry, old man. Too bad. Keep trying.
Art of surviving, that's what he said.
Handle with care, fellas.
In there.
I'm valuable property.
In.
Thank you.
Save it for the station house.
Gladly.
Drunk and disorderly, that's chicken feed. You've hit the jackpot.
Look ahead. It's like, oh shit, he is.
Him. Code 76. Wanted by NYPD.
What?
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 Right. Yeah, I got it.
I guess you should have just let them take you to the police station first. You should have just waited for that, I guess.
Airport.
What?
Orders.
Well, didn't you hear what I said? I want to be taken to police headquarters.
You should not have told them. You should have just... North by Northwest.
Said right here.
Does anyone mind if I sit down? I've been running all day.
Are you the one who was talking to them?
Thought I'd never make it.
Okay.
This way, Mr. Thornhill.
Wait a minute.
Okay, at least it wasn't the killers. I don't know, I was like, do they have this much influence? Really?
I don't think I caught your name.
I don't think I pitched it.
If I had nothing to do with that United Nations killing.
Oh, we know that.
Where are we going? New York or Washington?
Rapid City, South Dakota.
Huh?
Well, thank you. I've seen Mount Rushmore.
So's your friend, Mr. Van Dam. His mistress, we know all about her. You could say is a sort of importer-exporter. Government secrets, perhaps?
Well, why don't you grab him?
Oh.
We think it's his jumping-off point to leave the country tomorrow night.
You're George Kaplan, aren't you?
Oh, no, Mr. Thornhill. There is no such person as George Kaplan.
Finally, he knows.
Which is why I'm going to have to ask you to go on being him for the next 24
Pretend to
hours.
be George Kaplan for some more time. He's like, I never signed up for this. I want to hear what they're talking about. He's explaining things to him.
You started this decoy business without me. You finish it without me. So it's your special agent or whatever you call him doesn't get shot at.
Oh, not shot at, Mr. Thornhill. Found out.
I'm an advertising man, not a red herring. Several bartenders depended upon me. I don't intend to disappoint them all by getting myself slightly killed.
I thought there was any chance of changing your mind. I'd talk about Miss Kendall.
To protect herself from what?
Exposure and assassination.
She is the agent.
She's one of our agents.
I was right.
Oh, no.
I know you didn't mean it, and much more than her life is at stake.
Yeah, he's gonna get on that plane now.
I don't like the way Teddy Roosevelt is looking at me. I think he's trying to tell me not to go through with this harebrained scheme.
It was quite obvious to him last night that she'd become emotionally involved.
You trying to tell me that I'm irresistible?
I'm trying to remind you that it's your responsibility to help us restore her to Van Damme's good graces.
Well, he didn't know what was going on.
Here they are.
It's like, okay, bye-bye.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kaplan.
Not her.
Did I misunderstand you about bringing her here? By the way, I want to compliment you on your colorful exit from the auction gallery.
You left before the drama started, though.
Suppose I tell you, I not only know the exact time you're leaving the country tonight, but the latitude and longitude of your rendezvous.
The price?
For doing nothing to stop you. I want the girl. You do that, and I'll look the other way tonight.
She really did get under your skin, didn't she? What made you arrive at the deduction that my feelings for Miss Kendall might have deteriorated to the point where I would trade her in for a little peace of mind?
Philip, if you don't mind, I'm going back to the house now.
Wait.
Just a second, you.
Stay away from me.
Save the phony tears.
Just get back. Stay away from me.
Oh! What? What? No, whoa, 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 whoa. He can't be dead. Was this their plan? They're just making it look like he's dead? What? Was that the plan all along? Please tell me it was. I know he's not dead, but was that the plan for her to shoot him and...
Mr. Thornhill?
Yeah. Yes.
I asked the professor if I could see you again.
Oh.
I like the shot. I like the shot.
I mean apologize.
Oh, no need. All in the line of duty.
Hmm.
And I used some pretty harsh words. I'm sorry. If I'd known.
I couldn't tell you. Could I?
Of course I was hurt. How would you have felt?
I mean in the cafeteria when you fell.
I thought I was quite graceful.
I met Philip Van Damme at a party one night and saw only his charm. I decided to fall in love.
Oh.
The professor and his Washington colleagues approached me. My relationship with him made me uniquely valuable to them.
Okay, so you became the girlfriend first.
Has life been like that?
Mm-hmm. They don't believe in marriage.
I've been married twice.
See what I mean?
You've been divorced twice.
I've got to get back to the house and convince them that I took the long way around so nobody followed me. You're supposed to be critically wounded.
I never felt more alive.
They're like, come on.
Guess it's off to hospital for me and back to danger for you. I don't like it a bit.
Okay, so according to them, he's not dead. He's just critically wounded. So when they find out he's alive, it won't be that big of a problem.
You and I are going to get together and do a lot of apologizing to each other in private.
Well, he has told you, hasn't he?
What? You leaving too?
She's going off with Van Damme tonight on the plane.
Of course, he's not going to leave the girlfriend behind.
But you said...
I needn't tell you how valuable she can be to us over there.
Do you think I'm going to let you go through with this dirty business?
She has to.
But that's her decision.
War is hell, Mr. Thornhill.
Without asking girls like her to bed down with them and fly away with them and probably never come back. Perhaps you ought to start learning how to lose a few cold wars.
Yeah, she doesn't want to do it either. You want to? I guess she doesn't want to, but she knows that she has to because it's important that she goes with him and give them the information that they need.
Described Kaplan's assailant as an attractive blonde in her late 20s. Stated that he heard voices raised in...
It's like, I don't need to hear that. I was there.
Slacks, the shirt, and these.
That's where I hit the chair doing that phony fall in the cafeteria. You and your dopey schemes shooting.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. I guess I deserved it. I've begun to forget her already.
Good.
Don't lie.
Inside of an hour, she'll be gone. Everyone's been cooperating beautifully.
Well, now you can include me. Give me some bourbon. A pint will do.
After what happened that night, I would hate bourbon for the rest of my life, just saying. If somebody gave me a lot of bourbon and then tried to kill me, it's like, I only have an hour, you only have an hour. Need to get out quick. Of course, he locked it behind him. Wait a minute, what floor are you on? Wait, no.
Stop!
Oh, excuse me.
Stop.
Sure you don't want me to take you up there?
No, thanks. Never mind. This is fine.
Oh, thanks.
If Van Damme or any of his men see you, it's gonna be trouble because you're supposed to be critically wounded. Ah, there she is. This entire setting that they're showing us, everything, this just looks so dangerous, like there's going to be a fight.
You had to protect yourself.
But not endanger you.
Rubbish.
Over Whitestone on the hour, 6,000 descending. If I might have a few words of parting with you, sir.
Certainly.
Alone?
Private.
You don't trust her, do you?
I know how terribly fond you are of Miss Kennedy. She is not to be trusted.
Yeah, he's saying she's not to be trusted.
May I have my say? Just things
Hi, baby! No? Oh.
It couldn't have been anything. You must have had some doubts about her yourself.
What is that gun for?
Sometimes the truth does taste like a mouthful of worms.
Truth? She shot him in a moment of fear and anger. You were there yourself. You saw it.
Age removed any doubts you may have had about her, what did you call it, her devotion?
I'm very touched. Very.
Are those blanks or real? Blanks. That's her gun.
I found it in her luggage.
Oh.
What was that noise?
We wondered what it was, too, didn't we, Leonard?
In a moment.
Oh, you came here. It was so good that you came here because she's in so much trouble.
You're not taking her on that plane with you?
Of course I am. This matter is best disposed of from a great height.
No. Go up there, warn her. Do you have any rock climbing experience? You're doing really good. No, she's gone.
How about a little champagne before we go?
Ah, because he climbed? They know. They are onto you? How are you gonna get this to her, though?
Thank you.
Yes! Now! Throw it to her.
One of my most valuable attributes, as it now turns out.
Good job. Did she not see it?
It would please me if you would think of me as being along on this journey.
Oh. Look at that.
Well, I guess he's going to play it safe with a long, slow descent. Well, we'd better get moving.
Oh, I think I left my earrings upstairs. I'll be right down.
They know all about the fake shooting. They're going to do away with you.
What are you talking about?
Leonard found the gun with the blanks.
Push you off the plane.
Whatever you do, don't get on that plane.
It's like, interesting. You're still not wearing your earrings. But how do you not get on the plane?
Safe journey.
If you say something, then it's gonna look suspicious and then it's just gonna kill you here. Oh. Oh, so smart.
Stay where you are. Sit down.
We're both gonna quietly sit down and wait for the plane to leave and my
As soon as
husband
the
to come
plane
in.
leaves, my husband and Mr. Leonard will be back.
What is it?
I was wondering about my earring.
And thank her for her superb performances, Mrs. Townsend. I'll do that.
She's like, why doesn't he come out and help me? No. Whoa. Oh! Go! Quick, quick, quick. On foot.
This is no good. We're on top of the monument.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Wow. That is so cool.
Here they come. We have no choice.
You're going to slip and fall, and she's wearing heels. That is so cool. I hope you slip and fall.
If we ever get out of this alive, let's go back to New York on the train together. All right?
What happened to the first two marriages?
I think they said I led too dull a life.
No.
Come on.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
You all right?
Did you guys hear that?
Come on. Oh, come on. Come on.
Where are you gonna go from here? But you guys are so far away from them. You can't just go there. Ah! Ow! Oh no! Ah, they're bad guys. But still. Oh. They're just playing hide and seek on Mount Rushmore. How do you even come up with that type of idea? Oh my god! No. Whoa. Oh my god. No! And he also got the statue. Don't die, please don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. No! Nah, she won't die. Hitchcock movies have satisfying endings. Don't they? Why would he help you? Why do you think he'd help you? Oh. Who? Professor?
Thank you, Sergeant.
That wasn't very sporting, using real bullets.
I can't make it.
You can. Come on. Aww. Oh, I like that. I like the arrows on the title. I have a question. I have this question in my mind every single time I see guns in older movies, and this is a question coming from somebody who knows little to nothing about guns, but it's just something very interesting. Like, whenever you see somebody holding a pistol in the older movies, they're always holding it like this, and it looks kind of funny, but every single time they're holding it like really close to their body like this. They don't do that now. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they hold it like this now most of the time. Nobody holds a gun like this now. Or this, sorry. Can you even see me? Sorry. But you know how they hold it really close to their body? Why? Is it because the pistols were different and that's how you were supposed to hold them? Or did the style of holding guns, you know, change and it just got cooler? Did somebody figure that this looks really awkward and it's not very pretty looking, this looks more fun? Or is it just more comfortable? Or did the guns they used before? Were they different? So you were supposed to hold them like this? It's a very silly question, but it's something I always think about. And when they were holding the guns, I was just like, why do they hold the guns like this? When she came out of the shadows with the gun like this, I thought of that again. It's a silly question. It's just something that... Okay, back to the movie. I looked up the actor who I kept thinking I've seen him somewhere. His name is Adam Williams, and I looked up the list of the movies that he's done, and I have not seen any of those movies, but his face looked really familiar. I kept thinking that I've seen him in some movie, but I guess I have not. So, that is out of the way. The movie itself, brilliant. Cary Grant, this was my first Cary Grant movie, and he is so awesome. I really, really loved his dialogues, his remarks to everything, and you know, he just brought in that little bit of comedy with his sarcasm, so you're also laughing at the things that he's saying. But he has this, he's like a very cool demeanor. His dialogues really suit him. Like, not everybody can pull that off, that kind of character that he was doing. It just really suited him so well. Like, the dialogues could very easily come off as somebody trying to be funny and trying to be cool, but he's not really funny and cool. But with him, it just looked so natural. I really loved his dialogues. He was just so fussy about everything. He really hated to be in that situation, as anybody would be, but mostly people would be really scared out of their minds. Like, how did I get into this mess? What is going on? Why am I into this? And why is everybody trying to kill me? With those questions, there comes a lot of fear, but he was just, the way he would talk to the bad guys and everybody, that was something that I really liked. The story itself had a lot of suspense, obviously, and the locations were great too. I really liked that, obviously the Mount Rushmore thing at the end was brilliant. I thought the carousal thing and Strangers on a Train was something really different, and it was, but the Mount Rushmore thing was even better. I really liked that climax. But the other location was with what was it called? Crop duster? With the airplane. That location, that entire location with nothing, and he was just waiting, and we were waiting with him, and you know, wondering if this guy is going to come in a car or on a bus, and then that one guy comes and we're thinking it's him, and then he goes, huh, that plane is dusting where there are no crops. Whatever dusting is, whatever it is that they do, I don't know that, but that's when you realize that something's wrong with the pilot. And then he just comes in and tries to kill him. That was so cool. And that was also really cool when he hid inside the crops. He did the crop dusting thing to smoke him out. And then he just died, just like that. Were there two people in that plane? Who was the other person that died? It hit the truck, the driver and the other guy who was sitting with him in the front, they got out and they ran away because they knew this thing was gonna blow. That airplane, were there two people in that plane? I thought it was like a single person plane. I don't know much about planes either, apparently. So, because the newspaper did say 2 people died. Also, I love how the news came so quickly, just hours before that incident happened, and it was in the news already. That's pretty cool. I also like how they introduced the character of Eve and slowly gave us information about who she is. Till the very end, till like half of the movie, we were guessing what she's doing, and then we find out that she's an agent. But when they showed her in the train, I was like, why are you helping somebody who's running away from the police? And then she goes, I know you're a murderer, alleged, but you know, still willing just because his face is nice. And I was like, that either she's hiding something or she's a psycho. And I was honestly so scared of her in that moment. Because I thought she was going to be just like that, like a love interest who just happened to like this guy and decided to trust him because she likes him. I'm glad that was not the case. I'm glad that there was more to her story. And it was really good how they slowly revealed that she's an agent. And with just a couple of dialogues, we found her backstory too, because I was wondering, did she get into this business and then decided to date him to get information out of this guy? But apparently she was already dating this guy and she was approached by them because of all the things that he did and all that stuff that most of which went over my head, by the way. But I would understand it better when I watch it again when I'm editing. It was pretty great. I really liked Cary Grant. I just really liked it. He had this cool demeanor and he was just so chill when his life was, and his dialogues were so good. I know he did not write them, but the way he delivered them, so good. And I was able to find Hitchcock. For the first time, I actually did that. I found him. I've read a few comments under other movies where they say that Hitchcock had to get his cameo out of the way in the beginning so people won't be trying to find him throughout the movie and they would just be focused on the movie. But the case with me is like, if I was looking for him and if his cameo was sometime later in the movie, I would have totally forgotten about it. That I'm supposed to be looking for Hitchcock, because, you know, the stories that he does, they're always so interesting and you're just so immersed in that. I would not remember to look for him, which is always what happens to me. But that was another fun Hitchcock movie. I'm really loving watching all these Hitchcock movies. They're so good. And I'm also getting a lot of recommendations for other Hitchcock movies that I'm really looking forward to. We're going through them one at a time and I'm really enjoying it. And I hope that you're also enjoying watching these again with me. If you did, then please go ahead, like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.